Hey friends, so there have been a lot of Wendy Williams updates due to the new Tubi documentary, and I was kind of waiting to commentate on it until I heard Wendy herself mention it because I avoided mentioning it in my previous Wendy videos because I didn't feel comfortable talking about it unless Wendy had accepted it and wanted to talk about it. That's probably dumb, but whatever. I like Wendy, so that's how I felt. But here we go, y'all. So, what we've learned and confirmed from Wendy calling into the Breakfast Club and talking on air to Charlemagne again is that Wendy's son is the reason why Wells Fargo froze her money and then the court instituted a conservatorship. I was hearing rumors of that back at the time whenever Wendy's conservatorship first started. I didn't have a commentary channel then, I was just a consumer of commentary. And, there was a lot of talk that her son was doing absolutely insane spending of over $100,000 a month, and that was why. A channel, I don't even know if it's still out there. I remember a channel, I think it was Tisa Tells, was defending that, saying, people just don't understand how rich people live. If you're a very rich person, $100,000 a month actually isn't that much. And Wendy was the only words that we were getting from Wendy at that time was her being very upset with the bank and also upset with anyone trying to blame her son. These quotes are from Roots magazine, by the way. I will drop a link to the article in the description. But as you can see here, and also as I heard from Wendy's voice herself when she was talking to Charlemagne the God on the Breakfast Club, Wendy has accepted at this point that her son was being a problem. And to me, that's one of the biggest indications that she needs to be out of this guardianship. She probably still needs assistance. She might need some sort of specialized care, whatever, but locking her up in a nursing home in a conservatorship, no, to me, that was just not it. Now, this part of the article here mentions specific amounts, and I have heard, I can't remember if it was Wendy talking about it or if I read it, but what I heard was that her son was authorized by Wendy to spend an amount, I want to say it was like $5,000 or $10,000 for his birthday party, and ended up renting a boat and all kinds of stuff. It was over $100,000. And his words were, the bank wanted me to have that. That was so weird to me. Like, what a strange excuse. The bank wanted me to have more. Very weird. But yet, from what I understand, whenever people actually have millions of dollars in the bank, they get assigned a personal banker who actually becomes close with them. Now, as you can see here, apparently he's apologized and tried to take some responsibility. The court doesn't believe him. Wendy doesn't fully believe him either, but she still loves her son and wants to think the best of him, even though she is accepting that he is horrible to her in any financial sense. And I kind of get her there. It sucks whenever people we really like disappoint us. Now, I definitely agree with what the judge said there that, he can't be trusted and Wendy must be kept safe from her son. However, is locking her up in a nursing home under a conservatorship, guardianship thing the way to do it? She has enough money for this to be a problem. She has enough money to hire assistants and, caregivers, whatever. That seems crazy to me. What do y'all think? I still say free Wendy. And, I say that knowing that Wendy has sounded a bit confused in some of the interviews that she's called in for. It does seem like occasionally she still gets a little confused. Like I said, Wendy probably needs an assistant, a full-time caregiver, but to be locked up, in my opinion, no. Free Wendy. I remember hearing Wendy say this whenever she called in at the Breakfast Club. My son is a good person, but at this point, he's a horrible person to me, the way he moves with other people, always, other people in and out. He sounds like, a young, unstable person and clearly not trustworthy either if he took advantage of his mother's money. Yeah. So some good news is Wendy's going to be undergoing a new mental evaluation soon, which hopefully actually could lead to her freedom. That's what we're hoping for. Free Wendy. We want Wendy to be safe. We want her to be protected and cared for. She has the means to do that. She has the means to hire the people without being locked up, not having any access to her money, told she can't hardly go outside or whatever. Now, thanks to all the attention, things started moving immediately, and Wendy has been allowed to travel. She is out shopping in New York City right now, out buying fragrance. I think she also went to Florida, and Yeah, she went to Miami. We saw her here in the TMZ documentary looking out the window, talking to Harvey Levin on a phone, looking out the window because she couldn't come outside or have them come in to do an interview. How ridiculous is that? Anyway, what do y'all think? I think free Wendy.